Hi everybody, it's Oksana. I am back with more ColourPop eyeshadows for you. So this is my haul number 2 and I got 6 eyeshadows because if you get to $30, and these are $5 each, then you get free shipping. I actually had 5 eyeshadows and then I saw that I can either add another eyeshadow, bring it up to 30, it'd be free shipping, or shipping is like $4.99, so it would still be $30, but I would have one less eyeshadow, so it didn't make sense to not add that last eyeshadow. And that is how I ended up with what I ended up with. So I know my last review of these was not stellar. It's not that I didn't like them. I just didn't like all the glitter. It really irritated my eyes and I had a lot of fallout. So this time I really did my homework to figure out which ones have glitter and which ones don't. The one I still have from my previous haul is this Girly color, which is really pretty. And the other ones I ended up swapping away. So I figured I will swatch all of them for you, including this one, just so you can have it for comparison, to compare it to the other ones. But the for the other ones, I got this color called Truth. This is also described as a, I believe satin is what they call it, which is what Girly is supposed to be. And while Girly is like a light goldeny, pinky, iridescent kind of shade, and it's kind of the most sheer one, Truth is more of a champagne, or like a beige, actually, like a beige color. It has a little bit of kind of pinkish undertones, and I'll show these to you guys up close as well. And then I got some of their mattes, because they do have some matte eyeshadows as well. I got Bill, which was that last 6 color I ended up adding to get to the free shipping. And this one is okay, but I don't really like this color on me personally. There's another color, it's very similar, that I'll show you in just 1 minute. And Bill is kind of like, I don't even know, like a nude. It looks like my lip color today, like a pinky, browny, almost plummy nude matte shade. And I don't like this one as much on me as I like this other one. This other one kind of works better with my coloring because it doesn't have as much pink to it, or doesn't have pink to it at all. And this one is called Girl Crush, and this is another matte. And so here it is here. It almost looks like a taupe, like a purpley taupe. So I do really like this color. And then I got the only one, to my knowledge, that I could find that is still shiny but without glitter. Like I was looking for just metallic without actually like pieces of glitter. And the only one that I could tell was like that, because it didn't have the, you know, word glitter or shimmer in the description, was Get Lucky. And it is a really, really pretty, let me think of where to swatch it, right here. Just like a metallic molten gold color. So I really like it. This is actually the kind of, you know, finish that I really want. I hope that in the future they'll make some other light shades like this, maybe like a champagne color, or, you know, like a light beige color like this, because this is also very opaque. So I really like it. And the last color that I got, I'm sorry if I didn't show you all of these in the container. I don't know if I did that, but this is Truth, and this was, let me show you these two next to each other. This was Bill and Girl Crush. And the last two, I actually have 2 left, is Lace and Tink. Lace is purple, Tink is a matte. It kind of is like charcoal. I meant to go read the description, but I forgot. I feel like it has almost like teal undertones to it. It looks almost like a black or charcoal color, but for some reason I keep seeing like a little bit of either like a green or a teal or something to it. But here it is right there, just a nice dark matte color. And I've used this as an eyeliner. as like a smudged out winged liner, and it works really good for that because it is very blendable, so you can smudge it out, but then it dries and really stays put. And the last color, Lace, this one actually does have some glitter. I actually haven't worn it yet to figure out, you know, if it's gonna bother my eyes. It probably will. It's not like the hugest, chunkiest glitter, but it does have some that you may be able to see. I'll show you. You can probably see it on the swatch though. It's almost like a matte black, like a black and purple base with some purple and fuchsia glitter in there. So here is what that looks like, and let me go ahead and zoom in. All right, so here is what all of them look like. Here's Lace. I'll try and go outside too, so you can really see the glitter, you know, in the sunshine. So I'll go outside and show you. Get Lucky, Girly, Truth, I already forgot, Bill, Girl Crush, and Tink. So here these are outdoors in the sunshine. You can see the glitter and lace. It's a really pretty color. And here's Get Lucky, gorgeous, like molten gold. And then you have Girly and Truth and Bill, Girl Crush, and Tink. So that is it. Those are all of them outdoors in the sunshine. So one thing I really like about these is their lasting power. It's amazing. It's kind of what got me to go back and try more of these because they really stay on. And the ingredients in these, I don't know if I touched upon that last time or not, because, you know, I tend to be natural, but then kind of when it comes to eye makeup is where I compromise the most because things, you know, get really creasy and smudgy on my eye area. It's very oily. So these actually are not, you know, that unnatural. They do have phenoxyethanol, which, you know, people might avoid. I avoid that for, you know, pretty much everything else, face products, but not eye products. And then also they have obviously some silicones in there, but other than that, they're pretty good. There's no parabens, there's no like those PEG whatever ingredients. There's a few of them that have like that peg in the word that are bad, that I know like it's hard to find products without them. They're I don't think there's any talc in these either, so they're pretty good ingredient wise. They're not, you know, natural, but they're a nice kind of middle ground considering how well they actually last on my eyelids. So great all over the lid. Natural colors are Truth and Girly. These are wonderful. Truth is like your lids but better. It's like this beigey color, but it gives your lids just a little bit of that like glow. So if you're not wearing makeup, I've done this, you know, a few times. I just put Truth all over and it's just so pretty. I love it. And the matte ones make nice crease colors, you know, or all over colors if you like to wear, you know, something slightly darker. The golden one I think is just gorgeous for a glamorous, you know, look. Maybe I'll try to do a look with that in the future for you guys, but I really, really like that one. And I absolutely am in love with Tink. Tink is just wonderful. Like I mentioned earlier, using it as an eyeliner. I've used that a lot as an eyeliner. So I love how long these last. I also use them as bases, especially Girly, because that one's lighter and more sheer. So it doesn't always, you know, pop on its own, but using it as a base for my eyeshadows and also as a primer, because it lasts so well, it makes my other eyeshadows last so well. I'm wearing it today as a base for this eyeshadow look. So it's great for that. So yes, that's it. I really like these. I hope they come out with more metallic, you know, shiny colors, but without the glitter for those of us that have, you know, really sensitive eyes and wear contacts and all that. But yes, really nice. They do have a lot of matte shades. I think they recently just did a big release of matte shades, and that's kind of what prompted me to pick some of these newer ones up. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.